Yo, what's up, guys? EJ here, breathing fantasy football, literally. And man, we're back for a morning brunch style draft. We will be doing a super flex draft in Underdog Fantasy, big board. The main draft in the NFL is next Thursday. So this tournament will probably fill in a day or two, or maybe the rest of the evening. I don't know. It's at like 93% filled, something like that. So how are you guys doing today? So far we have 100 viewers. Holy shit, man! I didn't know I got that popular overnight. This is awesome. So sweet, bro. Look at this. Check it out. Hey, come draft with a caveman. Come draft with a nobody. Come draft with somebody that will debate anybody out there, anybody that is so great at best ball. I would love to talk to you. Anybody, man. How are you guys doing today? So I'm over here looking at how to find my own edge and looking at these best ball drafts, how I'm going to approach the main tournament that's going to be coming out next month. We've been doing these bullshit drafts, drafting rookies, really just playing the guessing game. Man, this is how you do it. You draft a bunch of receivers, get all the top receiver ceilings early, and then you get like one or two running backs. I think that works. Maybe I'll get one of those elite quarterbacks in the first tier. Yeah, I think I like that. No tight ends. We'll get all the tight ends, three of them in round 16, 17, 18. Yeah, I like that. And wait. And we'll get five rookie running backs at the very end because at least one or two of them are going to be good. I think that is the strategy this year. A bunch of receivers up top, zero RB, and we're going to win it. Everybody does that. Good luck to you, man. Ham, purple, blue, peace. What's up, Vapor? What's up, AJ? I don't know what that means, but how you doing, brother? I'm looking at some of these tips and thoughts, and I go through, and I know 90% of this community does not like me. And I'm actually okay with that. I'm keeping it real, man. I look at ETR here. What an amazing breakdown to help people. And the more I think about this, man, and the more I want to do my own brand and my channel, I just want to draft with you guys. I don't want to help you guys like in that essence. So we help each other. We're making it harder. We're building the line. It's getting higher. The bar to have it's just getting stronger each year. And these fuckers are creating these charts and these breakdowns and telling you where you need to find your pieces. It's just making it more difficult. Sure, do they know what they're talking about? Absolutely. These guys are sharp. I respect all their takes, but they're fucking making it difficult. They're making it harder. And I don't think that they actually truly care. They don't care that they're making it harder. They just want people to help grow their business so they can make money on the side, which is a sure thing, as in playing these tournaments is not a sure thing. So, hey, that's what I see about it. You guys can agree to disagree. EJ, you were 100% wrong. You don't know what you're talking about. Sure, whatever, man. I don't like it's not a true diss. I'm not out here like straight up dissing people like, oh, he sucks. Daily Rojo, this guy that won Best Ball Mania 3. No, Pat, he's a fucking good, sharp drafter. He knows what he's doing, but he don't give a shit about you. He just wants to draft and win. End of discussion. And his pieces, look at his team last year. They talk about these correlated pieces. This Tua, Jalen Waddle, Jasecki. Jasecki sucked. I don't know why that's mentioned. Mostert. He had a couple okay games. Jacoby Myers sucked. Thornton had one game with 21 points in Underdog Fantasy. Outside of that, he sucked. Wan'Dale Robinson, we know he sucked because he got hurt. Barkley was great. Godwin, DJ Moore, and Tom Brady. That correlation was the nuts. can we say that Pac can we say he got lucky? Of course he got lucky. 100% so lucky to win this tournament. But they're going to boast about it and praise him and continue to, we're going to make this the thing of our brand. And sure, does he deserve it? He probably does. This guy's probably got over 10 plus years busting his chops working in this fantasy football environment. I get it. I respect it. But he got really lucky to win this tournament. We all know what happened in that Week 17 Monday night game. Was he going to win it if somehow someone didn't pass him? That game would have never happened the way it did. I don't know. I'm just looking at this. If you guys want to watch this and continue to raise the bar and make underdog or just best ball drafts harder, continue to go and read through this. I'll even share it to show no hate. There's never no hate, no true hate. I love everybody. I don't hate anybody. Not at all, man. I want to shit talk you. I want to have you see that rivalry in this type of community. I'd love to see it exist. I'd like to talk to guys like Pete Overset. Man, he won't probably ever talk to me. Hope is sure, she's a chick. She's gonna do this. She knows her stuff for the most part. So she's got her own in on it because she does drafts, and I respect that. There's a few people out there that are really dedicated. Dog Pound, man, he's like changing his shit. I saw his new look. Good for him, man. He took a break from drafting 5 times a day. So awesome, good job. I'm taking a break, but he's doing some background stuff. So I know that he's going to come back and be with it. So that's pretty cool, man. Looking at some of these drafts here, going to go back and pivot off some of the things talking about with the ETR link I shared. Just thinking about, I was going through looking at some of the charts, some of the things that they share. I understand it and I don't understand it. Part of me does not want to understand it. I don't want to know all these breakdowns and get so caught up in my own head. Just draft, man. If you want to win, and this is what we're here to do, this tournament is designed for an underdog. The name specifically in the title of their company is an underdog. An underdog is a casual drafter. I think that's what it's supposed to mean, right? Someone that has the odds stacked against them, someone that does not research and play this to a T, someone that does not know all the ins and outs of stacking and correlated pieces and when to get a receiver, when you need to stop, when you need to now get a different unique piece like a running back that's a rookie, when to get the veteran running back that's going to get the work. An underdog player does not know those things. And these guys in this industry, they don't care about that shit anymore. The title of Underdog Fantasy should be Shark Dog. It should just be called Shark Dog. This is what it started into. I love the format. I respect it. But man, you guys want to draft on Shark Dog Fantasy? Because that's what it started into. Everyone wants to be a pro. Everybody wants to just give some data strategic direction. And that's going to destroy this. It's going to destroy it, man. Without a doubt. And I'll be here to talk to anybody about that. Smile, have fun, give them the floor. We both share takes. But it's not going to happen. These guys don't want anything to do with me. And whether you guys think I'm a troll, ship chasing, Chess Liam, this guy with his head is fucking this big, all those guys out there, I would love to talk to you. I will be respectful. I will talk like a caveman. I will talk like I don't know anything. I'll just be my fucking self, man. Be yourself. Let's chat. Let's talk best ball. Let's talk anything fantasy. Let's talk about going to get a drink on the beach. Let's hang out and have a good chat. I don't mind any of that, man. EJ, you're fucking rambling. I like to do this, man. This is supposed to be a community where we're kind of gambling and kind of hanging out. So without further ado, let's do a library draft. Because now I'm going to enter the library and we're going to hang out and chill, all right? Sounds good to me, baby. So I'm looking at this slow draft that I'm working on here. I'm about to go up on the pick here. This guy is taking his sweet damn time, 59 minutes. He's just not paying attention. I got Jerome Ford. I've been debating this with going with my 6th running back where I want to go here. My build so far is a Josh Allen, but I didn't draft anybody else yet at quarterback. And I think this is a big board. This is one of the last slow big board drafts. So this is like a dinosaur in this community right now. There's hardly any of these drafts still going on. Everyone's doing the superflex. So here we are in a big board draft still going on. So that's kind of cool. So I started my team. I know we're doing superflex, but it's always good to bounce back and go through and still see the strategy, because you want to know what? In a day or two, you're going to close the chapter of the superflex and you're going to be done with it for a few months. You're going to be done with it. So yeah, I'm going to do a superflex draft in like maybe 5 minutes. But you can't forget that the bread and butter of doing these drafts is still a 1 quarterback start. And that's going to be what we want to do and what we want to draft and have fun doing. So I did this draft getting Christian McCaffrey 3rd overall with Allen, then Olave, JSN, Chris Godwin, something different. I usually don't start with those 3 receivers like that. Definitely a unique build from me. Got Pacheco, Gabe Davis. So as you see here, I'm trying to fill in with one piece with Josh Allen. Then I got Zay Flowers. I like Zay Flowers, even though we have no idea what he's going to be like. He's getting a lot of hype. I think Steve Smith really likes him. Brian Robinson, another player I'm not so high on, but I've been fading so much Antonio Gibson. If you're going to fade someone, you might as well take pieces of the other side. I've been seeing all the Sharks, all the Chess Liams, all that posse. They're all over Antonio Gibson, and they're just buying into Eric Bieniemy, a running back from Colorado Buffaloes, and he was the offensive coordinator on the Chiefs for the past couple years. He really is going to come in and revamp that running back group. And Gibson's going to get the rock again and be a big part receiving running back. Sure, man. If you believe that he's going to turn it around when he's had his chances, what is he, like 5 years in the league now? 4 or 5 years? I don't know. They're obviously going to draft another running back, maybe someone that you really like that you've been drafted in the big board so far. So if you want to go ahead and keep scooping up on those Antonio Gibson shares and they draft one of these rookie running backs, like, we don't know, man. Gibbs, you can go with what the pros say they're going to do, but they could draft one of these other receiving. They could draft Charbonnet, Izzy, Bonaconda. I have a feeling Washington's going to draft one of these running backs set that a lot of people like, and Antonio Gibson's just going to Continue to fade. Yo, what's up, man? I'm probably in the draft with you too. You're a TD striker, right? I think we still have one more slow draft. I think I'm in it with you. I'll pull it up here in a second. This guy Z Buckley, who the hell is this guy? He's been sniping me, man. Taking my Izzy Abanikanda. I'll have to be taking Izzy in the 10th round now. That's a strategy. There's one thing that I don't know if it's an effective strategy, but you have to think outside the box. If there's one thing that I can tell you that I believe is a strength for me, I think outside the box. I don't play the ADP game all the time. Even if someone is 30 spots past ADP, if I don't like them, I'm still not getting them. I'm still not going to get them. It would have to fit my team so much where I could really use that volume, even if I don't like them. And of course, I could be wrong. There's a lot of times I am wrong. We all are wrong. No one's right. This is a game. I should be allowed to talk shit and talk shit to all these other bigger guys because they don't know shit. No one knows anything. We don't know how this is going to roll down. So have an open mind, man. Yeah, we're in a few, and Izzy has been moving up higher, I noticed. Yeah, he's going to. And he may fall back down if he gets drafted on a team where it looks like he's not going to have a role right away, or he's really, what's the right word? Just planted behind somebody that is the definite starter. So that'll be interesting to see. So after Robinson, I drafted Freiermuth. So here's my first tight end in this slow draft. Got Freiermuth in the 10th round. So we got Daryl in here too. Daryl's a good friend of the show, and I appreciate his takes. He's got some really good draft sharpness in him. You can see he took Swift and Montgomery. I don't know. I've done it once too. I don't know if it's a great strategy, but I don't mind biting it as my first running backs when I'm taking my first running back on my team is both the Lions running backs. I think that could work. It's something that makes sense to me. And a lot of people want that Lions offense. We see that they are like that garbage. So it's not his first running back. He has Pollard too, but I don't mind it. Yeah, a lot of moving up, down, depending on landing spots. It'll be interesting when BBBB4 opens up. Best ball bitches, number 4, opening up soon. I can't wait for that tournament. Best ball bitches. Yeah. Man, I love talking shit. This is such a great stage to talk shit. And it's so fun. It's so fun. If after this year I only get 20 more subs and I have 130 subs, I'm okay with it. As long as I'm having fun, Cha-Cha, and anybody that's hanging out with us, as long as we're having fun, that's all that matters. If people don't want to collab with me, I will still ask, hey, Hope, do you want to collab with me? That'll be great. I will still ask you. And I'm not being a dick. I'm just being myself. But hey, to each their own. Shout out to Felix for continuing to, he has to like read this prayer to the side of his thing. He's like, oh my God, I have to draft with EJ. He's a nice guy, I think. Always giving him chances. I love Felix, man. He's such a good guy, and he still wants to draft with me, and I love him for it because I know that I could be a handful sometimes, and I love being a handful. I love being an asshole in this industry. I realize it. It's fun. So after Freiermuth, we went and got Tyler Boyd and Alex Pierce. One veteran piece, Alex Pierce. I've been getting on and off him. It seems like he had a good year last year in terms of being a rookie on a very poor quarterback play. with Matt Ryan, Sam, whatever his name is, and then you got one of the rookies going to that team. So it looks like Minshew's going to start maybe most of the season, some games, but with Pittman in there and Pierce, I see Pierce on the outside being a guy running a lot of routes, moving the chains. He could hit some ceilings, maybe a couple 20-point games this season. Maybe he'll get them when you need them. Maybe they're going to be trailing a lot, so he could be a guy that could make a jump. I like him more than some of the other second-year receivers going around this spot. Like, I would draft Pierce over Shaheed still. I would draft Pierce over who's another second-year guy going here? Nobody else. Hodgins is not a second-year guy. Sky Moore? I don't know. I think I'd take the chance and draft Sky Moore over Alex Pierce. But I like where Pierce is going. Tyjae Spears, just another rookie running back. I like his film. He's not like so fast, but he's just a go-getter. Is he from Tulane? I remember watching some of his film. He looks pretty good. It's another question mark. Would you rather draft Zeke, who's going to probably get re-signed by the Cowboys or a veteran team, or would you rather draft the mystery box? And I like to get a mix of both. I found it so easy to get in a rut. The more drafts I do picking the same players, but I try to change it up. I would say stay with that strategy. Draft some of the same players that you like and change it up. Exactly what you said. Have high exposures on the takes that you like. The thing that is key is if you believe in someone and you reach on them, you need to believe that reach is truly necessary for why you did it. That means you don't want any other of those other players that will go in those rounds. So if I reach on Izzy Abanikanda right where I drafted Tyjae Spears, let's say I took him here, that means I'm not interested in any of these other guys, so I should not be taking them on my next pick. That's the way I see it, man. I will reach for guys if it makes sense to the guys I like. I want a specific team sometimes. And I know some of the sharp dudes that do this all the time, guys that do 50,000 drafts, will say, you just need to balance out your portfolio. You just need a mixture of everybody in the ADP wire and just let the bingo game go. They won't say bingo, but that's what that is. That's 100% what it is, man. All right, you guys want to do a super flex draft? So here, after I drafted Spears, I went and got Juwan Johnson. I've been getting heavy on Johnson. I don't know why people want to draft Hill over Johnson. Johnson's coming into his third year now with another veteran quarterback on a team where I don't think he's going to have much work behind him. I don't really see that they like that other white boy, that other tight end. Yeah, draft like you're right. That's how I feel, man. Go in this with confidence. Be a confident best ball drafter. And I took Claypool. That's a guy I'm not really high on, but he's a veteran guy, a deep threat. If Fields makes another jump, he could be a good late round piece on your team if you want to take stabs. Because we've seen Fields make Pettis look great in some games. And maybe Pettis is a better receiver than Claypool, even though he's the third best receiver in the league. according to Claypool. But I don't know. There's other guys I like here, like Mechie, Shakir, and it looks like Tillman's starting to move up the boards. Tank Bigsby. I really like Daryl's teams, the way he drafts them. You see how he drafts Tucker and Bigsby? We don't know, man. If you have takes on Tucker and you don't like him, then sure, fade him. But if he goes to a team where he gets a role and he gets a chance to be that dude that comes in like a Kenny Walker, then you're going to wish you had him. That's just how this tournament works. I would say get as many rookies as you can, bigger body rookies. I don't know how much I like Aiken, Achan. He looks really small. Seems like a guy that they could draft and be a return man or just some special package while he's a rookie, man. All these guys are rookies. I don't see how he's a third down back in the league coming out. So that's why I would rather draft a bigger back in these mid to later rounds. So, yeah. You like Fields in San Francisco, so you're saying there could be a trade? Is that what you're saying? What's up, guys? EJ, the caveman, breathing fantasy football, literally. And come give me some shit. Talk shit. Tell me how bad of a fantasy host I am. I enjoy all that talk. So here with my 17th round pick, I think I'm going to go. I've been bouncing it around and you like Fields and Superflex. Man, you see how my head is wired to believe that sounds like a trade. And that's what's good about being a drafter, trying to think. Like, I see the words and I'm thinking, you're thinking about maybe the Bears trading their pick. I know they're not going to do that, but I was just thinking in my head, like, it just makes sense to always be thinking outside the box with whatever's out there. So this is a unique spot with my next pick here. I'm not really sure where I want to go. I can get Ferguson, who I like. A lot of people were getting him in the 19th, 20th round. So the 17th round, still not bad. But do I really need Ferguson on a Freiermuth, Jawan Johnson team that I do like? I got both these guys at value. I would pass on Ferguson. I've been bouncing it around. And I even have the autopilot on. So if this guy makes a pick, it's automatically going to take who's at the top of the board here. So I have Jerome Ford up here. I don't have much of him. And I don't want this to be one of those picks where I'm like, let's get him on my team. But I keep watching his tape, and I didn't know that he played with Cincinnati and Desmond Ridder. And Ritter's getting so much hate in this community. People are thinking he's going to get the plug pulled out from him. I think Ridder starts the whole year. I think he has a promising year, and I think he proves a lot of people wrong. He deserves a chance to play the majority of this season. With Jerome Ford, I think I got to take a stab and take him. I've been scooping up a lot of Dearness Johnson. I have a lot of James Robinson late. I could take those. Do I need a sixth running back? Yes, I do in this format. Do I need him right now? Maybe not. But I look at who's coming up here. There's three guys. Blue Dog 88 has 4 running backs. Quentin has 4. Bala B has 4. So they're going to take one of these guys. Can I take a promising running back? If Nick Chubb gets hurt, would Jerome Ford would just rise up on their teams, on one of these 3 teams? I could see them taking them, whether they take them this round or the next. So I want to take what I think is the best upside running back. I think Robinson could be. Maybe Chubba Hubba. I'm not a fan of Chubba. I think the big community, the ship chasers, the Pete Oversets guys, they love the Chubba Hubba, but I'm not on him. So good luck with that. You like Evan Hull with your 20th pick? I saw his tape. He looks like a Rex Burkhead kind of style. I'm not sure, man. Or like a Jake Funk. That's just what he rubs me like. He rubs me like a guy that's a smart running back, but does he have the athletic? Is he going to be this flashy guy that they want to put in there? I don't know. I have not drafted him yet, and I thought about it a few times. For me, he's going to be a fade until I can. If you want to convince me to draft him, and then sure, make a case. I would appreciate it, and then I give you a lot of respect. He's strong by the goal line. Okay, yeah, I saw that he's like a receiving back. I don't know, man. All right, let's do a draft, guys. A super flex draft. So this is 93% filled. Yeah, he catches a lot of passes. I just think it depends on where he goes. There's so many running backs in this class that are projected to be good players on the teams. Play some music. Let me know if it's ever too loud. And remember, man, this is a library draft. Man, I do gotta say, I give a lot of people shit on Twitter about where they pick on this board. I don't want the 112. I don't want the 111. Oh, where? I don't want to pick 110, 19. Oh, man, I don't get the best quarterbacks. I want Allen, Mahomes, or Hurts. It's like, suck it the fuck up, man. Wherever you get picked, just do with what you got. Draft a winning team at any spot. Stop bitching. Stop bitching, man. Embrace the suck. And that's 100% me, man. Embrace the suck, man. Wherever you get picked, stop bitching about it. Just enjoy drafting. We could be working on roofs right now, working some hard manual labor jobs. Just enjoy doing these drafts. Enjoy this peace and freedom of drafting in this AC room with this ceiling over our heads, wherever we're at. Enjoy it. Enjoy the life you have, man. Stop bitching on Twitter and complaining. I'm probably going to have to delete my Twitter account eventually. Yeah, man, you could draft at any spot. People just they think it's fun. I'm giving my buddy Pang some shit. That's all. There's a couple other people, Pang gets me, but they don't get me. They're just like, you're being so hard on us, EJ. Why you have to pick on me? We're just trying to do drafts. We want everybody to win. No, you don't. You want to win. I want to win. We all want to separately win. I don't want Ron Navy to win in this draft. I hope he has a shitty draft, man. No, man, I appreciate you hanging out on the channel. But in all retrospect, if you draft a guy that I could have advanced and possibly won the tournament, I'll never know about it. I'd be pissed. But I'll never know. We'll never know. It's always the unknown. You'll never know. But that's the beauty of it. These people are hush hush, safe, don't want to offend anyone, don't fucking pick on my brand. EJ, you're never going to last in this industry. You got to make friends, not enemies. We're drafted, man. We're putting real money on the line. This is 10 fat ass dollars. You know how hard it is to make $10 in this today's economy? You gotta work a job an hour somewhere, minimum wage. Well, you gotta work about 45 minutes. Minimum wage is like over $10 an hour in most states. I love it, man. So here we are. We're doing the draft. It is starting. It is going. It's going to be here. We got Feed the Freezer. We got that chump in here, man. TD Strikers looking good with that third pick. I got the pick 108. I'm going to make it great with probably a Lamar Jackson. Don't hate. EJ, remember to put the dang tape on the screen. All right, guys, take a deep breath in and out. All right, Ron, I know you're hoping Josh Allen falls to you. Take a deep breath in. He might. He might. And let it out. He might. One more deep breath in. He might. Look, Mahomes went. Oh, and out. I was rooting for you, man. I won't take Cousins. Not a bad pick. I could take Cousins. I won't take him though. I should take Cousins. I won't take him though. Ooh, Lawrence. I will take JJ. I do like Lamar Jackson, but I'll take JJ. You know what? For you, I might do it. I haven't done it yet, but with respect to you hanging out, sharing your takes, I may draft a Kirk Cousins with JJ. We'll see. But it's so hard to pass up on some of these other amazing pieces here. Like I take Tyreek Hill, maybe Cooper Cup. I don't have any Cooper Cup yet. Dak. I can't pass up on Tyreek Hill. I'm sorry. So I got my 2 receivers locked in, and we'll see how we build around this. See what quarterback falls back. Still would like an elite kind of quarterback if I can find one. But having 2 receivers that have high ceilings, really, really, really high ceilings on the same team means that I can fade the receiver spot a little bit. AJ Brown, good take. You got to get a pairing, which is what people like. I don't know how much I like AJ Brown. He had a good year. He had some moments. It doesn't seem like he's like the alpha receiver on that team. Maybe this coming up year, it seems like Smith could and if you're like EJ, no, you're way wrong. Smith is not going to be the WR1 there. I don't know, man. Honestly, I don't know. I feel like he's the up and coming, maybe better talent. Maybe you can get both. Or did he already get taken? No. I don't know what you do here. I would get Smith as well, but I don't know if he's going here. He definitely won't fall back to you. Not because of me. He just won't fall back. He has knee issues. Sure, everybody has knee issues. I've got knee issues. Rodgers, I'd rather draft Goff over Rodgers. Man, Garrett Wilson's still here. Jeez, this combination's still here. Nice. Goff off the board. So there's no way I draft another receiver here. I'm totally killing my super strong projected receiver start. I can't draft another receiver. I could, but I'm missing out on some strong spots here. I mean, if Rodgers does go to the Jets, I've been saying Rodgers was going to retire for so long now. It looks like he's going to play. This team would make sense to get Rodgers. I don't even like drafting him, man. It's me being honest. I really. But if he does go and he's good, then yeah, it's gonna work out. But he's showing that he's washed, man. I would totally take Breece Hall if he falls back here. I don't know if he will. He could. I seen him fall to the end of the 4th. So feed the freezer. Let's see if his sharp mind will allow it. And what's good about this Rodgers piece is that I get correlation with Tyreek Hill for 2 games. I mean, if he does go to the Jets, Rodgers has a big game. You would think Tyreek Hill or someone from the other side would have a big game. So, to me, yeah, that makes sense. That could be the Week 17 matchup. It could. We don't know. None of us know. The schedule's not out. We don't know anything yet. So we just gotta.
This is the library.
God damn it, I keep forgetting. Damn, Bruce Hall's off the board. Fuck. So many heavy running backs just went. Man, he don't want any receivers. Ooh. Pollard, Jacobs, Kyler Murray. If Kyler Murray's back and healthy, I don't know how much more he'd fall. I'm going to take Kyler Murray here. I don't have much exposure to either of these quarterbacks. I was thinking of getting, you may even get Smith to fall back to you here. That'd be a nice piece. I would have drafted Smith if I didn't have the two studs. I want to secure my quarterback starts, hopefully. I mean, there could be a chance that Rodgers or Murray is not out there week 1. You know, I'm a bull take guy, so there is always that possibility. Ooh, Smith is off the board. At least you got a double correlated team with Carr and Olave with the Eagles. I got you. I know what you're doing. I'm aware. I got eyes on 4 sets in my head here. I like that team, the way you stacked it, the little mini stacks. I'll find a mini stack on my team as well. I will, somewhere. It's not a dire need, at least not with this team. Rodgers spreads the ball around a lot. Kyler Murray runs. So we'll see. Coming back up here, we went and got Najee, your first running back. Not too shabby. I may get a third receiver here because I'm looking at these guys at the end of my draft. So let's see who we can snipe, baby. Let's get it locked and loaded. Got Jordan Love here too. This guy has Deshaun Watson. He would love to get Amari Cooper for his first receiver. What do you think about that? Not today. Not today. I can't give Feed the Freezer the WR1 on that team. You have to snipe, man. This guy is he's going to finish top 6 probably. He's a very, very strong drafter. There's no way I'm gonna be mindful. You got to be mindful. And the more drafts I do, 2 years down the road, I'm gonna know everybody here. You're gonna know everybody here. We're all gonna know each other because we're all gonna be sharks. Everyone's killing all the fish. We're killing all the fish. We're just gonna be fighting each other. Trying to see where I want to go here. Stroud, Kenny Pickett, Jimmy G. I feel like I could go third receiver here. Third quarterback here. I may stretch it. See if he gets Christian Watson. Yeah, I knew he'd get Christian Watson. That's such a common thing to do there. George Kittle's ceilings, I do love. London, I would say George Kittle makes sense here. I like Stroud and Kenny Pickett. I would like to get a guy that's going to, as long as he stays healthy, he's got amazing ceiling. For our first tight end, I might just make this a 2 tight end build just because you don't have to be so you don't have to, especially with no running backs yet, this may just be a 1 tight end build. 2 tight end build. Dump drafting, taking a dump and drafting at the same time. Make sure you wash your hands, wash your phone, use those alcohol wipes, clean up around, and take care of yourself. The hygiene tip of the day. So let's see here. Damn, I didn't know I was going to do a 0 RB. I don't mind it. Man, you went for the heavy correlated pieces here. I don't hate it. I'm going to definitely envy some parts of your team. You definitely have starting quarterbacks all around. Stud receivers? Sure. Oh, yeah. Starting running back? Definitely. I like some Najee. I got a lot of exposure to him. Not going to lie. This is definitely a 7 running back team, maybe 8. We'll see how we do it, where we go, where we do it, how we do it, when we do it. Ooh, JSN off the board. Could get Jahmyr Gibbs. I don't know what to think there. Could get Kyle Pitts, Brock Purdy. Damn. I could do a bully tight end right here. That would be crazy. Bully tight end. I haven't done Kittle or Pitts yet. Let's try it. Let's try this bully tight end. It's probably, and what I'm saying is that I can go back and get maybe Purdy or Ritter for my third quarterback and then just load up. I'll load the truck with as many running backs as I can. You want to know how many running backs I'm going to have on this team? As many as what you see in this next snippet. This is how many running backs I'm going to have on this team right here. we're going to have that many running backs. Now the question is, do I want? Let's see if they come back to me. Do I want Ritter or Purdy? I just hyped up Ritter. I feel like I'd have to take Ritter over Purdy. There is a chance Purdy don't play week 1. He could play some point during the season. They have a serious quarterback dilemma. That's never a good thing on a team. You want to do another one, man? Did you have to go take a shit too? What the hell happened? I thought you were going to be in here, man. Yeah, I can do one more. Maybe for you, baby. Damn, are we going to get Purdy or Ritter? We at least can get one of them. We got Kittle or Pitts. Damn, who do I take? Let me know right now. Who would you rather have me draft? Purdy or Ritter? Purdy or Ritter? Purdy or Ritter? Purdy or Ritter? Who do you want to see me get on this team? Purdy or Ritter? And I know whoever you say, I'm just going to take the opposite. I think I got to go with Ritter. He's got a true unknown upside. Let's get Ritter. 0 RB to the Maxo. Love it. Man, I need a poop snippet, I guess. Not too shabby. I like these 3 quarterbacks. I may get one at the very, 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 very end. I may not. I could, though. I should, though. Should I? I don't know. Thank you for taking Stack Charbonnet. I have 0 exposure to him. I may be screaming from the pits. Oh my goodness. I should have drafted him. You guys all crushed me. I could be that guy. I hope I'm not that guy. Man, you in those 12 spots. I love giving people shit about that. You could draft a good team anywhere, anytime, any day, at any spot. You can. We don't need to hear about it. Do you guys ever hear me bitching about the teams I draft? Nah. I bitch about like people not wanting to collab with me. But I don't ever bitch about my teams, man. I love any team, every team. What do you mean from the Kyle Pitts? Algier, you son of a motherfucker. I was maybe going to draft some Algier. It would have fit this team if he fell to me. The first running back, where do we go, baby? Can James Conner, can he help us? If he stays healthy, I feel like I do have Murray. He's going to play if he's healthy. Javonte Williams coming off that gruesome double knee injuries, kind of, or multiple spots. Mixon, he's always getting into trouble. Bad boy. Penny, I feel like if I needed a running back here, Connor, I'd have, and I do have Murray. I do have that correlation. I got to do it. I don't like Connor too much, but oh man, see, dude, I need you writing my jokes, man. I don't catch all the jokes. Sometimes I don't know if you're joking with me. So I got to take it as, oh man, I never know if you guys are really deep into your fantasy talk. Yeah, from the Kyle Pitts. Yeah, that's it, man. I totally blew that joke up in my face. I could have landed somewhere other than the pits, but I landed right there. You know what I think of Baker Mayfield in this draft? He is this guy. I'm going to let my boy sing the chorus. Baker Mayfield in this draft, when he goes, I'm going to let my guy sing his song. But not yet. I'm not drafting no Baker Mayfield. No way. Never way. At all. May scoop up Herbert. Kamara, I do like. I don't know if he. It feels like I'd be desperate trying to get my second running back here with Kamara, especially if you don't play. I do like some other receivers here, like Burks, Johnson. I could snipe you with Johnson. I do like Johnson for a bounce back year. I do like Burks. It's hard for me to pass up on these two guys for my fourth receiver, to be honest with you. I think that they'll make a jump. Burks should make a jump. He looks good at the end of the season. Had Dobbs throwing to him. If Tannehill is still there, Johnson's off the board. I knew Feed the Freezer. That guy is a beast from the East. He's going to draft anybody that he sees and make a feast. Man, I don't know. It's one of those scenarios where I would rather draft the other dude, Trask. Odell Beckham with Lamar Jackson. I'll take it. I got to take Traylon Burks. As much as I want, I like Burks upside. I'll pick some Burks here. Yes, do I need running back? Sure. But there's going to be a nice little pool of them coming up. I like a few of these guys. I can't say them because if I say who I like, there's a guy in this draft. At least I know one person. Is there maybe multiple people watching this caveman do a draft? So they could be in here and they could snipe me and take away the piece that I need to advance this tournament and to win $1 million. Or what is it, 100 grand? Ooh, Kamara almost fell back to you if you wanted that piece. Baker Mayfield off the board? What was that guy thinking, man? I would have never done that. Sing the chorus.
Hell no, to the no, no, no. Hell to the no, hell to the no, to the no, no, no.
Oh, man. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. Nah, but if you want to draft Baker Mayfield, go ahead, man. I don't see how he's the starter that helps you. He had no ceiling games last year. My boy Peng, he posted about it. His highest game was 17 points with the Rams. He had no games that really gave you anything. And I don't know what he's going to do. Yes, he has weapons. He has a 40-year-old Mike Evans, a 30-year-old Chris Godwin. So, yeah, he's got weapons. But he's not Brady. I like this team. We'll just see how we finish it. Finish strong. Herbert off the board. Man, oh man. Let's see who you take here. You better reach for somebody. You better take a running back that you know I would want. I didn't want Jamal Williams. Damn, I was trying to help you out, man. Take a guy that you know I would want. So this is a pretty easy pick for me here. If he still is here, I got to take a stab at this guy. Let's see if you can guess it. I think you can, especially with a weak running back core. If he ends up becoming the starter, he'll definitely get some high volume. I don't know if he's really, really that great at the position. He had some small sample size, but ooh, he took him. I was going to take Alexander Madison. Nice snipe. He sniped me, man. He took me for all my money. I do like Brian Robinson. P. Ryan is, ooh. I don't have much P. Ryan in this. I know what this could be. P. Ryan. I think I take P. Ryan here. A veteran running back with Russell Wilson. And P. Ryan has he's got a lot of tread still. He hasn't been like ran to the ground. Hey honey, how you doing? How you doing? If we do another draft, it'll be my last big board super flex, only doing 25. How many are you doing? This is my 18th completed, and I have, I think, 4 slow drafts. So 22 so far. Yeah. Oh, you left Izzy for me? Yeah, I'll be taking him if he's still here. I don't know. Let's see if Feed the Freezer understands that kind of movement. Nah, I'll be 100% taking Izzy Abandaconda. He fell to 70? Nice. I dig that. I hope it made sense on your team. I love some Zay Flowers. Got tons of him. I'm actually scared to see my exposures with him. It's got to be well over 50%, probably 60. I've been clicking him in almost every draft. I should have clicked more on Mitchell. I have some of him. I have 0 Juju, 1 share of Myers, 2 shares of Schultz. And when I say 1 share, 2 share, I've only got 50 big boards and about 25 super flex. So you guys can do the math there if you want. It's not much. Not much exposure. Brian Robinson still top of the board here. 52nd super flex draft, man. You got the money to be doing all the drafting. You know what? I got to give a shout out to your team. I got a snippet for your team, man. But when I see you do the next correlated piece, we'll see what we can do to give you that praise. Ooh, let's see if Feed the Freezer knows how to play. Oh, he took Mitchell. He thought he was taking a guy. I do like Mitchell. If I didn't have a strong receiver core, I would have went and got Zay Flowers. Man, we're all addicted. We're all degenerate at doing that. This is why I talk shit. I enjoy trying to just be fun. It's unfortunate people don't, that are so offended. Taysom Hill, Juwan Johnson, Chris Olave, Derek Carr. Man, oh man, that deserves the one and only. Stacks on stacks on stacks, baby. EJ, you're talking too damn much.
Quiet.
Jeez, lady, I'm trying. All right, we're on the clock here. Get a rookie running back, another one. Top of the board, Gainwell, Boyd, Mooney, Mostert, Wilson, both Miami guys. Roshan Spears. I do like Roshan Johnson for the unknown upside of what he could bring to a team since he was behind Bijan. I don't know. I don't know if that's a good decision, but I'm going to try it. Oh, Ron just wanted to do a nice special draft with the BFFL dummies. I appreciate it, man. Feed the Freezer's laughing at me. I will take Kenny Gainwell because I will always take a running back with a positive name. He gains well. He doesn't gain bad. He doesn't gain okay. He gains well. So the joke is in your face there, buddy. Where do we go here for our next pick? Do I get another receiver? I know Feed the Freezer's taking Donovan Peoples-Jones. He's going to want to get a correlated piece with his Deshaun Watson. I'm not dumb. I know that's where he's going. So Donovan Peoples-Jones is going to be off the board at 159. Just make the pick already, man. Told you. Donovan Peoples-Jones off the board, 159. Read him like a book, baby. Where should we go here? Do we get Pierce and maybe Minshew falls back? Could get Jalen Warren, the better running back from Pittsburgh. Dobbs, Palmer. I'm going to take Pierce. I'm going to see if Minshew wants to make his way back in case they draft a quarterback that they're not ready to start right away or at all this season. Maybe Anthony Richardson sits the whole year if he goes to that team. I don't know. No one knows. Not even the experts. They don't know. No one knows. Oh, taking Warren? Yeah, I like Warren, man. But you know what? At heart, I'm not a sniper, man. I'm the dude that fucking launches the taser at your ass. I'll save it now. Now, I'd like to maybe getting Warren there. Yeah. No, you're good, man. It's a good team to build like that for yourself. I've been drafting a lot of Warren lately, so I kind of taken a step back. Let's see here. Could Minshew fall back again? You got Wilson, Lance. Ooh, he can use another quarterback. Watson, Tua. That's it. Will Levi, Brissett, Richardson. Nope. The four spot's not drafting one. DL Sco has Lamar, Love, and that's it. Any of these guys have Pittman? Who the fuck is Pittman? Who drafted Pittman? Damn, I'm having a brain fart. Oh, the guy on the clock right now. He's thinking of getting Minshew. He's thinking about it. No, he took Shark. So, man. Kendrick Miller off the board. I wanted that. Ooh. Minshew, that's tough. I'm going to pass on Minshew. I don't know if I should, though. You know what? I'll take him. At 0 seconds, EJ clicked the button and drafted Minshew. Yay, caramba. I'll do it. Not a huge fan, but I'll take him past ADP in a super flex draft. Sure. I was going to take Kendrick Miller. That was going to be my piece. I like those two running backs really late, Izzy and Kendrick Miller. There's a few more guys I like. But yeah, we're done at quarterback. At least we got quarterbacks that should all start at some point. Let's see what this sharp mind does. So we took Aiken and Singletary. I don't like those guys. I'll take Bigsby. He's been queued up, baby. So if I pass on Bigsby, I mean, I could take Rondell Moore for a correlated piece. That's the one thing I'm missing out on. You know what? Let's take a correlated piece. It's probably not good. Let's do it. I'll still load up. I'm done at receiver. Done at receiver. Jefferson, Hill, Cooper, Burks, Pierce, Moore. I'm going to rock these 6 dudes, and we'll see if we can make a splash in the playoffs or advance. I feel like it fits this team. A bunch of skinny stacks. Rodgers has no stack. That's okay. Maybe Michael Carter would fit this team. I have 0 shares of Michael Carter. So if you want to take him, you're not like really sniping me because I don't care. You know what, AJ? I'm gonna step out after this draft, man. I'm gonna go do some things. I gotta do something. I may jump on and do another draft in a couple hours. I gotta go take care of something, man. But I appreciate you hanging with me, hanging with us. Yeah, we're gonna load down the running backs from here on out. Let's see if Tank falls back. I don't know if he can. He could. If Jags don't take Tank right here, I think we get him. Unless Soul wants to take him. He's got 8 receivers. Yuck. But then again, Michael Carter kind of fits this team. It's a weird way to say that he does. Man, I'm in a dilemma here. Tank or the cart? The cart fits the team with the Rodgers who won't run. I could see Carter coming in here. Makes sense. I don't have any. I feel like I got to get a Carter share to get at least one correlated piece with my top quarterback drafted. I don't want to draft another receiver. Yeah. Not happy about that pick. But the non-happy ones are the ones that end up being good. Feed the freezer, drafting Kareem Hunt. What do you know that we don't know? Maybe Hunt's like just done. Maybe there's a reason why the Browns didn't roll with him that much last year. His head's not in it anymore. He had a nice run with the Chiefs and then got cut. He's got some issues, man. Seems like he's been quiet about them. So 3 more picks. I can go all running back here. Don't you do it. I'm 100% getting Jerome Ford here. Chubb goes down. Yeah, I guess I'm buying into the narrative. Shout out to who's the guy off the Schneid? Remember chat with him and he's like, I like Ford. I'm drafting Ford. So shout out to off the Schneid. This pick is for you. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, man. You got those 2 guys behind Chubb, and they barely saw the field last year. And I want to say Dearness Johnson still has he's still young, or I think he's 27. He's an old running back. I think that's what the news says on him here. Yeah, 27-year-old, but he's got fresh legs. And ETN he's not really like a bell cow built running back. So he could get hurt again, and maybe Dearness Johnson gets a shot on this team. Here's one freebie. I will be drafting Dearness Johnson with my next pick. So if you guys want to take him, go ahead. Take him, TD strikers, if you want. But I will be taking Dearness Johnson with this next pick if you don't take him. He fits his team just well. Zamir White, I don't know what to think there. Jacobs got so much run. I could see Jacobs breaking a little bit, possibly. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, thanks, man. Sure. If he makes it back. I like Darnell Washington, too. I think he's going to go to the Packers. Packers have been loving to draft these Georgia Bulldogs. So Jerick McKinnon, I've been having a talk with some of my boys, Cha-Cha and Jake from State Farm, or from Kansas City. My boy Jake, man, I haven't even drafted with him yet this year. He's telling me McKinnon's going to come back. I don't know why I feel like he can call it quits, man. I don't know why I feel like he could. I've been holding off from drafting him. I do have shares of him, but I've been holding off lately. I'd rather have a guy I know is on a team, could get a starting role, could provide some fantasy. Ooh, see, Feed the Freezer likes John Mechie. I like that. He's a sharp mind. I have over 50% John Mechie in my drafts. I feel confident in him getting a chance to be a rookie kind of this year, even though he didn't play last year, on a team that has Nico Collins as their receiver. You know what I think of Nico Collins?
Hell no.
Yeah. Thank you, Reverend. What should we do with this last pick? I was thinking 8 running backs. We went so late. We're done at quarterback. I want to say done at receiver. J.J. Hill holds down the fort. Cooper, Burks, Pierce, Moore. Not sexy, but what are my options? And I'm done at tight end. Could go with the Zamir White. Van Jefferson. Who's like an upside guy? Mac Hollins. I can get a piece with Ritter if I wanted to do that. If he showed some ceiling games. He had one last year, like a huge ceiling game with the Raiders. I don't know. I feel like I'm still weak at running back, and I'm very solid all around. I got 4 WR1s, J.J. Hill, Cooper, and Burks. Hollins could be a guy that never provides any fantasy on this team. Could Chase Edmonds, I don't have much Chase Edmonds. Could he be like the Jerick McKinnon on the Bucks? Seems like he's going to get another chance. I don't have much of him. I think I may try it. Let's try it. just one of those teams where they should be trailing a lot. Maybe they put in the veteran running back. That's a shout out to my boy Vinny D. Vinny. Mr. Burns. He was sharing some Chase Edmonds takes. So overall, it's got to be my first 8 running back team. I guess I like it. Not too shabby. Ron with the Cedric Tillman in the 17th round, and then Calvin Austin for a super duper stack. Jeez almighty. Good luck with your stack, man. It is one of those teams where you get this to advance to the playoffs and you get that right matchup that you have with these correlated pieces and these defenses that may be weak at that certain time in that playoff round. Sure, I like it. But if Kenny Pickett has a bad day, and a lot of people are predicting him to have more bad to come, as in fantasy, I like Kenny Pickett. I have good amount of exposure to him. I mean, I could be giving you guys smoke by saying that, but I do. Let's see. All right, here's my exposures in the superflex so far. Kendra Miller, 55%. Ibanka, 55. Dearness Johnson, 50. So it's these 5 running backs. I guess I do have some James Conner. Jeez. Wilson, Woods, Flowers, Pitts, Ritter, Hooker, Love. And here's some Steelers. Warren, Freiermuth. So this only shows 18 teams. So it's not a big sample size. I guess I don't have any guess I'm lying a little bit on the Kenny Pickett. I have 1 share of him in the Superflex. But in the big board, here's my Kenny Pickett, 31%. He's my highest owned quarterback in the big board. So I'm not lying to you, just to show you I'm an honest player. I have a lot of Kenny Pickett. Probably not at the greatest ADP. He's been falling. I was getting him at like 150, 145-ish. I think he started tripping down to 160s in the big board. But not too shabby. I like these percentages. Will Levi, I don't know. Richardson, don't know. But it says I got 42 teams. This should be a little higher. 47. Thank you. All right, that was fun. Let's go back and look at that big board one last time. That super flex that we just did. Man, look who's still on the board here. That did not get drafted. Hooker did not get drafted. Wow. I could have waited on a Minshew and got a Hooker. I like man, that needs a damn snippet. I could have waited and got a Hooker. Man. But yeah, these quarterbacks there's still a quarterback out of these 6. 2 quarterbacks out of these 6, I think, are going to provide some. I think Trask and Hooker could. I may have to end it here. I don't know. Loving it, man. Thanks, guys, for hanging out. Let's see. Let's look at this board. I think I had it up here. Yeah. Not bad. None crazy. No one did anything off the wall. The one spot, Mahomes, Stafford, Tannehill. Did he draft a quarterback at the end there in round 20? No, he took Zamir White. I would have maybe taken another quarterback. I don't know. Don't tell my wife I was waiting on a hooker. Oh, man, she knows all my hooker stories. Honestly, I shared them all, man. I've been to over 20 countries in my life. I have stories. Some are good and some are better. Yeah, great drafting with you, man. Lots of fun. Thank you for hanging out. Yeah, you got a heavy stacked team. Shout out to stacking. That is the way to go. Damn, you even took Evan Hull. Thinking, I don't mind it. If that's your take, roll with your take. Prove us wrong with your drafting style. ZZ Big Red, I know he did 8 running backs. He ended up getting a whole group of them: Miller, Tucker, Evans, McBride, Chase Brown. It's awesome to see 5 rookies, I guess. He'll probably strike gold with at least one of them, maybe 2. I mean, hopefully not 3. But if you look at his take with these 5 rookies, and look at the last 4 I took, I didn't take any rookies here. Carter, Ford, Ernest Johnson, and Chase Edmonds. I took the rookies I really wanted early, kind of. I wanted Kendrick Miller. But you know what? Things didn't work out. I don't mind getting my first Michael Carter team with Aaron Rodgers if he does still go to the Jets. I still hope Aaron Rodgers retires. I hope he's forced to retire. I hope this team is dependent on Kyler Murray, Ritter, and Gardner Minshew. I really do. I really hope Rodgers does not play. Honestly, 100%. I hope the joke falls back on him. I hope it falls back on the Jets. I would love to see Rodgers not play. TD Strikers in the house, man. Haven't you seen his team? His team is great. Any team that sucks here? Let's see someone that did not draft that well. In the 12 spot, people always pick on that 12 spot. Man, I don't want the 12 spot. I can't get a top-tier quarterback. It's the worst spot, man. Jamar Chase, Kelsey, Wilson, ETN, Lance. So getting Lance with his legs, he has no correlated piece. Zach Wilson in round 20? Oh my god. Don't you know that this snippet I'm about to play is for this guy, Zach Wilson? R.I.P. to Zach Wilson. R.I.P. Come on, man. Yeah, Ron served in the Navy. Salute to you, sir. Yeah, I was in the military. I was in the Marin Crops. The Marin Crops. Man, I loved it. Yeah, Zach Wilson. I mean, it is a gutsy take. I don't know how Zach Wilson, I guess somehow, some way you make it to the week 17 with this team and Rodgers goes down and you have the only Zach Wilson share in the finals. I don't know. Maybe he's still not even – maybe he's behind. Maybe he's the third quarterback. Maybe he's playing in the XFL. LeDux went McCaffrey. So the guy in the 10 and the 11 spot both faded the receiver. Who did better at drafting their first receiver in the 5th round and ending it? You have a sharp head, feed the freezer, and LeDux 7694. So Hopkins over Ridley. Ooh, I would take Hopkins over Ridley all day. DJ Moore over Tyler Lockett. I would take DJ Moore over Tyler Lockett. Jamison Williams over Scary Terry. I'm torn between the two. I do like the young buck upside on the Lions. Scary Terry, man, he's so solid. I have to give one edge to the other side. I got to say Scary Terry over Jamison Williams. I have to. Cooks. Let's say Cooks and Dotson over Deontay Johnson. Ooh, man. I'd still rather have Deontay Johnson over those two guys. But the 4 of these guys, Hopkins, Moore, Jamison Williams, Deontay Johnson, over the 5 receivers he drafted, I got to say I like feed the freezers 4 receivers. Then he drafted Darnell Mooney. I don't know how that fits that team. I don't know how he's going to – oh, then he got Brissett with Dawson and Scary Terry. So he's got a stack if he believes Sam Howell is not the guy to do it. So I like that. DPJ, he did finally get a skinny stack with Deshaun Watson. So I'm happy with that. Dak Prescott. So he does have Brandon Cooks and Michael Gallup. So I respect that. He's got the WR2 and WR3 of that team. Who drafted so he passed on CeeDee Lamb. Oh, there's no way he would have had to have drafted Prescott and Lamb and passed on Christian McCaffrey. And then he ended it. He stopped at Gallup. Ooh, I don't like that. So getting your first receiver, Calvin Ridley, he's got 6'7". Oh, he does have a lot of receivers. I like feed the freezers team with Shakir and Mechie. It's just that's the mind that I draft. Those are the guys that I'm targeting. And I have one share of Robert Woods just to do it, just to say I did it. I love Bobby Trees, but yeah, I don't know. I served 6 years in the Marine Corps. Yeah, good draft. All right, guys. I appreciate you all for hanging out with a caveman. Thank you for tuning in. I hope to see you guys for the next draft. Maybe I jump on in a couple hours. I got to go do some things, take a fat shit. No, I don't have to. But I wanted to say that because that was mentioned in the draft chat room. So if you have to go take a fat shit, now would be the time to do it when the stream ends. So thank you for tuning in, and I hope y'all have a good rest of your Tuesday afternoon.